Once again, I welcome you all, class 10 students, in a new video lecture that is on the topic power sharing. Why power sharing is needed, how many types of power sharing. Today, I will explain. When we are talking about power sharing is a division of power between the different institution of government or the different stages of government. So there are many type of power sharing. It is horizontal, it is vertical. The power is shared among the different organization. So first I want to talk you that why power sharing is desirable. What is the need of power sharing? When we are talking about the power sharing, it is very much important that because it helps to reduce the possibility of conflict in the society, because when power is sharing among the different faction of the society, they get satisfied and it will reduce the possibility of violence and conflict and political instability. So power sharing is very important to ensure a stable government, that the government should be stable. Then we can see that power sharing ensure stability of the political order, and power sharing is a spirit of democracy. When we are talking about the power sharing, and when we are in democracy, we know that each and every faction, every group of the society is equal important. So when the power is shared, the each and every group, they feel satisfied. And so here we can see that a legitimate government is one where citizens participate in the system, and it is possible if the power is shared in a proper way, and every group of the society, they satisfied that they are also representing in the political system of the country, or they are equally important as they get the chance to rule or chance to make decision. Then the question is, how many type of power sharing and how many forms of power sharing? So here I want to tell you that it is believed that all power of, when the power is established, concentrated in one hand, it means that in that is not a democratic government. So in most of the modern democracies, we can see power is shared and the power sharing arrangement in different forms. It may be vary from country to country or constitution to constitution, but most in every democracy we can see that power is shared. The first form of the power sharing is the power shared, horizontal power sharing. Horizontal power sharing means the power is shared among the different organ of the government. It means that power is, when we are talking about India, we can see that power is shared among the legislature, executive and judiciary, and such a separation ensure a check and balance. It means no organ can enjoy unlimited power, and it's also reduce the it also reduce or it also limits the power of government when the every organ is checked by the provisions of constitution, because of the power sharing, and it is present in central government as well as state legislature assembly. Then the second form of power sharing is vertical power sharing. Vertical power sharing means the power is sharing between the among the different government. It means the central government, provincial government, or state government, local self-government, or community government, different type of government. So here we can see कि when the in country where the entire country is a power is centralized, in that those countries we cannot see the vertical division of power. But in context of India we can see that power is divided between the state and central government on the basis of state central list, state list, and concurrent list, central or union list. So on this basis the power is divided, and there are on the basis of these lists state government enjoy their power and the central government also enjoy exercise their power, and the local self government is also got some power. And when we were talking about the Belgium, we saw that how in Belgium power was divided in the different form of the government. And when we are talking about India, in India we can also see that the some power is state government is free in their own list, central government is free in their own list. Here we can say that we can find in India a cooperational federalism. So it means it is necessary that central and state government should have a cooperation among themselves, because they depend on each other. Then the third type of power shared among the different social group. When we are talking about different social group, here I want to give you the example of the community government of Belgium. It is a very good example. In some countries there are constitutional and legal arrangement where socially weak sections and women are represented in the legislature and administration. So we can see that the reserved constituencies also a part of this type of division of power. This type of arrangement is meant to give space in the government and administration to diverse social group who otherwise feel alienated from the government, and each and every faction of the society should feel that they are also the part of their government, they are also the part of their country, they are also equally than other members of the society. And then the fourth and last arrangement of power sharing is the among, we can see the political parties, pressure group, and popular movements. As we know that the movements and pressure groups are the part and parcel of the government, and democracy give an opportunity to each group. Even the civil liberties are very important part of the democracy. As democracy gives us freedom of expression, so such popular movement cannot be suppressed in the democracy, and many good things or many important part of the citizens' right comes out after many popular movements. So there are examples in India like the Chipko movement and anti-Iraq movements. So these movements are very important. If they are in contemporary democracies, this form of competition among different parties, such competition ensure that power does not remain in one hand. It is also necessary that if a country is two-party or multi-party system, it means that parties are checked by the opposition, and it is very much important that if there is only one party, they can misuse the power and gradually they can behave like a dictator. So power is sharing power sharing is very important. Sometimes this type of sharing can be direct when two or more parties form an alliance. So we find the interest groups such as the group of traders, businessmen, industrialists, farmers, workers, when they participate in governmental committees or bringing influence on the decision making process. It is also a good for strength. It gives strength, and it it helps in the maturity of democracy. It it is a good things which be, by power sharing or the by the movements and the struggles, the strength and democracy can be strengthened. So we can see here the four type of power sharing, that is the horizontal power sharing, that is vertical power sharing. Power is shared among the different social group, and power is shared between the political parties, pressure group, and popular movements. So that's all for today, and we will discuss in the next video.